Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. First down here for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Scarlet Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Black. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
2nd down coming up.
And the same runner's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Black. Tackle, but 1st down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes a quick catch. Will he score here? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Rutgers 7, Boise State 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And your Boise State Broncos will take over. First and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Riley. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Nelson. Throws a bullet to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the Broncos offense is on the move now.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Nelson. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Boise State. Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Scarlet Knights offense out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. It's a fumble. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Nelson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Stops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And the Broncos will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8.
6-9-1, Gators far.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense gets pushed back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs. The defense comes down with it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. On 1st down, it's play action. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Comes the Rutgers offense on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Let's it go quickly. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, great chance of an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Set up a third down call.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he knocks that one right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. Winther's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to get us going in the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Boise State offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with the running play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Nelson. He'll throw it now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Takes the handoff. It's Riley. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Looking downfield. It's Nelson. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Boise State.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll earn the 1st down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
It's now 2nd and goal.
On the set.
2nd down and goal, upcoming.
Clear. Clear. Go.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense out there. They were fortunate to get points in the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He'll test the right side here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up.
Get set, get set.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it on the move. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion.
Ringo, Ringo.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Steps out at the 5, no touchdown, but important takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Black. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter play. Exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Boise State offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. Temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's reeled in. It's Riley. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll use the ground game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Broncos looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this offense was on a mission on that drive. They put a touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for two, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. The Broncos looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Gives it to the back. Running with purpose.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Boise State, 27.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. And they pick up the 1st down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Scarlet Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Scarlet Knights looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Rutgers.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And in 1st down, right back to the running game.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Rutgers.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the single back takes the handoff. The Sophomore with a strong tackle there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.